Hello everybody, welcome back once more to Lucid9. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
And I'm NV Jitters.
And it's early. Way early. Still early. Oh, we have messages on our phone.
6:24 a.m.
God.
Wow.
When's the last time we've been up that early?
A couple weeks ago at work.
Okay. Wait, like you were still at work or like you were waking up for work?
Waking up for work.
Okay, I was about to be like, wow, that's dedication.
And it looks like I've gotten yet another email.
From who? The spammer? Well, perhaps you do have a chance that you are not looking for because it frightens you. Do what you think is right, Mr. Troll, even if there are those who mock you or do not understand you. Best of luck.
It's so accurate that I can only stare in disbelief. A single ridiculous thought comes to my mind.
This is the murderer.
It's as if I'm speaking to myself.
I'm Tyler Durden.
But that's just crazy, right? It can't be. I was there when the first replies came. They came quickly. They came consecutively. I didn't last. I didn't skip.
So we're aware that we could be losing time and emailing ourselves.
Guess so.
There could be a legit Tyler Durden situation going on.
I think there is. Like, he clearly loses time all the time.
But there are ways to schedule emails. What if I knew how I would respond?
Spooky.
This is stupid and ridiculous, and I just need to stop thinking.
I hope you're right. None of my friends really get what's going on. I can't tell them either. What do you think the right choice is?
There. The test. If the recipient knows what I'm talking about. I'm so paranoid. I stumble out of bed and change into my uniform, and then dig through the fridge for some breakfast. Porridge, fruit, eggs.
Goes to the grocery store yet.
Are you okay, buddy?
Kaya!
What's going on? Is Houdini up to something?
So I've got some pillows over here on my bed that are kind of like to help him see out the window, and he like shook his head and he fell backwards and off the pillows.
God, we should answer this before the thing gets annoying.
Akira? Why would Akira be calling me?
We're gonna blow up Tokyo. Hello?
Yama, thank heavens.
The relief in her voice is palpable.
Is everything okay?
Have you seen Rui? Please, please, please tell me you've seen Rui. She left the dorms and hasn't come back and...
Wait, slow down. She went home for the night, remember?
Home?
Yes, the place that is not school.
She sounds genuinely bewildered.
Didn't she
She
tell
didn't
you?
go home.
Silence on the other end. When Akira speaks again, her voice is shaking.
Oh, yeah, home. Pardon me, Colonel. It slipped my mind like an eel on a peel.
Did Rui not tell Akira? But how could Akira not know? They're roommates. More than that, they're best friends.
I thought we were Ruth's best friend.
Unless they got into a fight.
Oof.
Then it would all make sense. Why Rui went home all of a sudden, even if she could only stay for a few hours. Why Akira wouldn't know of her whereabouts. I could bring it up. It seems to be bothering her.
Okay, do we ask or do we not ask?
Do we push it?
I'm wondering if this is like, because we've been talking a little bit back and forth about like whether this is like pushing us towards the Akira route or the Rui route. And I'm kind of on Team Rui myself.
Yeah.
So would asking about it help us find out about Rui? Or would it just get us comforting Akira and putting us on that weird route?
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I kind of think we should save.
I don't think we...
Oh god, we can't save her. Oh yes we can. You can always save your game if Monica has taught me anything.
Save your games, kids.
Alright. Does exit mean exit the game or exit the menu? Okay. So weighing pros and cons, I'm not sure. If we don't ask, we probably would end up calling Rui to see what's up, right?
Maybe.
That's kind of how I'm leaning a little bit. What's everyone else think?
I don't think.
Hey, you should be playing Yama.
I think, yeah, we might as well just not ask, I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
It's none of my business. I should just leave it be.
She'll probably be at school soon if you want to talk to her.
Yeah, thanks, Colonel.
Bye, Akira.
She ends the call without another word. I lounge back again against the sofa and close my eyes, munching on my simple breakfast. I have the sinking feeling that this is the last breather I'm going to have for a while.
Bad things are coming.
After a moment of relaxation, I head to school, ready to start the day. Even though I'm only slightly early, the classroom is already at full attendance. I guess that with curfew in effect, there isn't much else to do except come to class on time.
You sure?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I turn to the door. Yahiko is standing by the entryway, speaking quietly with the stocky boy from yesterday, Haru Banya.
I mean, what if you're right?
One will be damn glad that I didn't decide to talk when I did.
Maybe you shouldn't try this. Not yet.
Why do you keep trying to stop me?
3 people, Haru. 3 people who were at the first meeting are gone.
First meeting of what?
I don't know.
First meeting? First meeting of what?
You know what? We've discussed this. I am Yama.
Yeah.
That's why I need to talk to her today.
But you know the rumors.
Shoji talked with her, and he's fine. Well.
Be careful, dude.
Huh? What am I not? We don't know. We don't know you, man.
Haru nods in farewell and disappears down the hall. Yahiko agitatedly rubs at his hair as he takes his seat. I better choose my words carefully.
Who was that?
Huh? Oh, Haru? He's a club
I
member.
feel like we watched something with someone named Haru recently, didn't we? Or is that something else?
There's the cat on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute.
Club member.
For the Glee Club?
Of the best club on Earth, of course, the Happy Club, making people happy since 2018.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the Happy Club.
We'll be celebrating their 2-year anniversary pretty soon.
I'd always thought it sounded like the stupidest thing in existence, but something dawns on me.
What do you do in the Happy Club?
That's a good question.
I always assumed that it had something to do with alcohol or gambling, but...
Forget your club. We're going to make our own club with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the club.
Why, we make depressed people happy, of course.
Okay.
I'm taken aback at the sudden display of altruism.
Why?
Why?
Why not?
That's fair.
Not because he wants the underlying loyalty of his future minions, not because he wants to have a statue erected in his honor. I want to ask more, but the teacher promptly strides into the classroom, wrapping her pointer against the nearest table. The students quietly assemble.
3 people who were at the first meeting are gone.
Could Yahiko have been taught to think about his club? 3 of the victims attended the Happy Club? But what about the first 2 deaths, before the Happy Club was even founded? Could they have a link to Yahiko? Could Yahiko know anything about the murders?
Oh dear God, Yahiko's the murderer. It's been a while since I said someone was the murderer, so...
I guess Chibi or the teacher?
Cheops?
You're looking particularly attentive today, Yama. Would you like to answer this question?
4. I look up to the board. A terrifyingly large picture of a multi-layered corpse. Mutilated corpse is plastered in the center, knocking me through the gaps in its limbs in crimson bloodbath.
Oh?
My mind run blanks. My mind runs blank. No.
Yama.
I squeeze my eyes shut, shaking the image out of my head. A second look shows that the picture is just an artist's interpretation of the Samu flag.
It's an anus.
No bodies, no blood, just brown and red. What the hell was that?
5 points deducted for lack of participation. Elizabeth? Elizabeth. Yes, ma'am. The flag, officially adopted during Mayor Inori's first mandate, represents the ideal that anyone can succeed with hard work regardless of background status or upbringing. Thank you. Goodness gracious, I don't know what is going on with everyone today.
It might be the murders.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's proceed. The flag is a proud symbol that has been acknowledged even by...
I pull out of her lecture, disinterested, as my classmates secretly pass messages via their hacked desk tablets. I switch my own tablet on, but wince at the bold 10 digits that greet me in reply.
Don't say that to me. Say that to him.
I quickly close the application. My mind is a mess throughout the remainder of class.
Things get intense.
Thinking about Shoji, thinking about the crimes. It's just too much. Lunch could not have come sooner.
Huh.
Surprisingly, Yahiko turns to me when the bell rings.
Hey, wanna grab some lunch with Masato with me? And me? It kinda feels like it's been a while.
Now that he mentions it, it really does. And I almost don't remember the last time that the four of us had lunch together, assuming Rui joins us. I want to. I really do.
But Masato kicked my ass yesterday.
But I don't know if I can't talk to Masato after yesterday's exchange.
I think I'll pass for today.
You sure?
Yeah, thanks for the invite, though.
Okay. It's just, dude, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
We're not on your route. Sorry.
Heck, some days I feel like I haven't even seen me in a long time.
Well, there's always room for more minions if you feel like joining.
I'll keep that in mind.
He all but skips out of the classroom, whistling between his teeth.
How do you whistle between your teeth? I thought you gotta use your lips to whistle.
He mastered the secret Yahiko technique.
It doesn't work for me.
A few days ago, I would have considered it completely natural. Now, it looks forced to me.
Oh dear.
I leave to get some lunch, ignoring Misaki's concerned gaze. After grabbing some takeout at the cafeteria, I settle in the courtyard, enjoying the fresh weather the best I can. It's fairly empty. Most students prefer to eat in the cafeteria. The only point of interest is the small group of girls huddled in the back corner, examining the wall. Wait a minute.
You're a freak. I can't believe they still let you come here.
First Akani, now Shoji.
You must pay for this.
Aww.
Aw, baby.
No.
I edge closer, trying to find a clean perspective between the bunch of heads. I catch a glimpse of red hair.
I'm just gonna say it. These girls are about to die.
Again? Really?
You don't seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Maybe the administration loves you, but we know the truth. We won't stop until we have justice.
Rui, I didn't know you were here today. You should stop shoving your dirty little face around here.
Oh, shit.
How are those
Thumbtacks.
thumbtacks in your gym shoes? Did they give you an idea of the pain we feel?
No, she probably took them and saved them for her voodoo dolls.
Ugh, you're disgusting.
Despite their biting words, Eri doesn't even bat an eye.
What?
Oh, sorry. She stares.
It's been a while.
Yeah, she stares I can't talk right.
Emptily?
At them, her hands folded neatly in front of her.
Wow, look at her. She doesn't even care.
Are you even human?
Do you feel nothing for the suffering of others? I bet she enjoys it.
It's probably her favorite pastime.
What kind of sick parents keep a retard like you?
Jesus.
That's
Wow.
I clench my hands as their words escalate to brutality. Wanda isn't even lifting a finger to defend herself. That's because she doesn't need to. Step in, of course.
Yeah, this is a little too much.
Yeah, step in, step in.
Screw this. No one deserves this kind of treatment. I step to the outer edge of the circle, keeping my voice flat.
Innocent until proven guilty. Really seeing it now.
The girls turn to me, surprise flickering across their faces.
Well, isn't the heartless bastard?
I wince at her remark, but manage to recover in time to hide it.
And if it isn't the overbearing moron?
Oh!
Excuse me? Don't even have the guts to bully a girl half your height without backup.
She colors rapidly as the others leap to her defense.
We're not even bullying her. We're being fair.
You can't talk. Look at what you said to Shoja. Because clearly the best way to help a hurting friend is to hurt someone else.
They completely disengage Wanda, circling around me.
I kill people. Why are you taking her side? I bet he likes her.
Yeah, he took her side last time too.
I only absorb this calmly before I respond. Maybe Natsuki and Shigiri have ruined me for life.
And you have concrete evidence of these murders. I'm sure that geniuses like you would never stoop to accuse someone without standing. Wow. Whenever someone talks to her, they mysteriously disappear within the next few days. You five have also talked to all the people who have disappeared, but the only thing you've killed are brain cells. Try again.
Oh!
What?
Are you deaf? Have you heard all the rumors that she... Oh, I see. In the world of idiots, rumors qualify as concrete evidence. I mean, if this was Phoenix Wright, sure.
They stew silently, working to speak past their rage. I seize the opportunity to guide Wanda out of the circle. Before we can leave, one of the girls steps in front of me with a hard look in her eye.
You're taking the side of a monster.
I return her stare with equal frigidity.
Until you have actual evidence, kindly refrain from increasing the amount of stupidity I have to hear.
No. Wow.
Shots fired.
We stride away as the girls gape after us. I'm stricken with equal parts triumph and guilt. Yes, I won. Yes, I defended Wanda. But at what cost? How ironic that I had to be by the same method that I condemned.
Yama, you're a good friend.
We stop at the school rooftop, where I take a moment to absorb the fresh air. Wanda walks in front of me and examines me closely, a quizzical tilt to her brow.
You were like Shigure.
Yeah, I was.
I scoff dryly. She frowns.
Why did you stop them?
I sink into the nearest bench. She settles beside me.
Because.
A wry laugh wrenches through my throat.
Ha ha! Why didn't you stop them yourself? Why did you stand there? Why did you just let them kill you inside?
Even when I'm yelling, I already know the answer. Because it's easier. Easier to take the pain. Easier to just sit there. Easier to let people call you a freak, a weirdo, a madman. Easier for you to blame yourself. Instead of answering my question, Wanda wordlessly pulls something from her jacket. The play case, a handheld gaming console from Lemonscape. She starts it up, and after tapping idly on the screen, hands it to me. I recognize it as the strategy RPG port of Code Dios, player versus player mode.
Code Deus?
Mm-hmm. You want to play against me?
A tiny nod.
Okay. Didn't know you played games much. I mean, apart from Left Alive and Fae Fugue and all the...
And all the games I've been too scared to play. I select Sasamu Kuramochi as my hero, leaving LOrange Lamparade for Wanda, and start producing some basic units. Then I end my turn and pass the play case to her.
You gonna keep letting them push you around like that?
Wanda taps the screen with blinding speed and hands it back.
I don't care.
Really?
I can't see any of her units through the fog of war. I send out a recon scout as my heavy troopers slog from behind.
They're saying some crazy stuff. Think of it this way. If you let them get away with it, they'll treat other people the same way too.
Wanda ponders a little before making her move, but her fingers are just as assured as before.
No, they only target me.
I notice in bewilderment that my recon unit has seemingly vanished into thin air. I guess that she destroyed it. Quickly, I capture a factory and begin to produce tanks.
Tanks are no good in Code Dios. Why just you? Need one of them Gundam-looking things.
She passes it back almost immediately.
They said it was because I have red hair. They're afraid of my ginger fury.
What?
Therefore, I have no sound.
Oh my god! Do the South Park thing! Who made this? Because I like them.
I spot one of her infantry troops into the woods and quickly annihilate it with my tank. Nothing else is in sight.
That's an old joke. It's just an excuse to be mean to you.
Wanda taps the play case. I hear an explosion and wince.
Is it supposed to be a funny joke?
My tank has vanished without a trace. I begin moving my forces toward the forest while sneaking my hero across the edge of the map.
No, it's a stupid joke, and it shouldn't have been made. I'll tell you a funnier one if you like.
She smiles slightly as she returns the play case.
Yes.
I can't tell if she's smiling because she has surrounded my forces, or if she's excited to hear the joke. I slip my hero through the fog of war.
What does a clock do when it's hungry?
Oh, this could be a stupid pun.
It goes back 4 seconds.
Yep. I wait for the punchline to hit, but Wanda only freezes, considering the joke for a long pause.
The clock can go back in time.
What? No, it's a pun. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Going back for... Never mind.
Nevertheless, Wanda is smiling when she slips the play case into my hand. I'm left with just my final line of defense, but my hero finally reaches his intended destination, a special structure that doubles my Deus counter.
How about this? A Mexican magician tells his audience that he'll disappear on the count of 3. He counts uno, then dos, and then disappears without a trace.
Okay, I like that one.
I thought stage magic was just an illusion.
Oh my god.
The joke over her head. I only chuckle to myself. As expected, she completely missed the point. She makes her move. I hear a massive explosions.
Oh, I won.
What?
I grip the play case. Her units have completely surrounded my base and are one turn away from capturing my headquarters.
Not today, LaRouge Lamparade.
I triumphantly conquer the special objective with Susumi Kuramuchi and activate my dais.
Table turn. I reverse the ratio of my soldiers to yours.
Our soldiers suddenly swap colors, leaving her with practically nothing. Even if it's the end of my turn, I know I've used my dais well. She looks at the screen intently. I sit back and relax. Even if she manages to kill a few of my soldiers, she's surrounded. Then she taps on the screen and smiles.
Good. Reinforcements.
What?
I lean over to look at the screen. My newly acquired soldiers still surround her character, but quite suddenly, from the other side of the screen, a small squad of soldiers has appeared. Normally, a few soldiers would be nothing, but my army is still without LOrange, and these new soldiers have a direct path to me. I blink and suddenly they're surrounding me. Suzumu Kuramuchi takes a couple down, but he's soon overrun. The words, Victor, LOrange Lamparade, jump to life on the screen, oddly cheering considering the game's genre. That was somewhat anticlimactic.
You're playing a pro, dude. What the? Peach.
Wait, where'd that peach come from?
She just got peaches for days.
And she goes back to eating peaches,
Back to when did she start?
what she loves the most.
So you're the master of video games. Got it.
Her smile widens suddenly. Is she happy with my compliment?
I just understood the joke.
What?
4 seconds. 4 seconds. Heard joke once. Man goes to the doctor.
4? Oh.
I should research the one about the Mexican magician.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll ever understand this girl.
You're pretty passionate about video games, huh?
I enjoy them.
Are there any kinds you don't play?
Bad ones.
Well, I guess I can't argue well on that one.
So do you have a favorite game out of all the ones you played?
Hyper Fabio Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers.
No, Hyper Fabio Brothers. That.
That was a quick answer.
Oh, why that one?
When you fight against a bad guy who steals peaches.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what I was expecting.
So, what got you into video games anyway? You didn't strike me as a gamer when I first met you.
Then again, she didn't strike me as a singer, and look how well that turned out.
They seemed fun, so I played some. They were fun.
So, did someone just buy you a console and you decided, sweet, video games, or something like that? Like, what was the first game you ever played?
Castles and creatures.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yup.
Castles and creatures. Wait, isn't that
That's a tabletop game, right? Old-fashioned. Make your own stats, play with the party, go on adventures, all that stuff?
Yes.
How long?
Standard table is 2 meters long.
No, I mean, how many years have you been playing tabletop?
Speaking with Wanda Hiraga is an unnaturally good exercise in creating complete sentences.
Oh. Around 5 years. I played a lot before I learned about video games.
But don't you need...
Friend.
Wow.
Aww, I quickly spot myself. A group of friends. That's what I was gonna say. But it sounds too cruel, even for me.
Never mind.
I played with AI.
Aww.
Huh?
AI. Artificial intelligence.
I know what it means. I was just surprised.
Why? I That's what's available. That's what was available.
Available from... Wait, available where?
At the hole.
Hey!
We turn in synchronization. Haru Banya is standing at the rooftop entrance, arms folded across his chest. Well, that was convenient.
I need to talk to you, Hiraga.
Uh-oh.
And we'll find out what Haru has to say next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!